If you want to go directly to the repair, it starts at 43 seconds. It's July 23rd, my birthday, and we have friends camped out at Elk River, so we're wandering over there to spend some time with them. Rob and Craig worked together on the north slope of Alaska for CH2M Hill, and then Craig's Uncle John drove with Rob, ran one of our trucks while we were back in North Dakota hauling crude oil. It had been years since either one of us had done the back road from Elk River, and unless you enjoy looking at clear cuts, you might as well just skip that. And then we tootled on over the mountain across Grandad Bridge and up to Silver Creek, where Rob will tell you the rest of the story.
Well, coming up the Silver Creek Road, not paying enough attention to the gauges, the vehicle, the Suburban, started missing just a little bit. I didn't smell anything, which I usually do when they overheat, but the lines that go to the rear heater on the Suburban are just held in the block with a plastic push lock.
I know the mosquitoes are finding us.
And evidently the push lock wore out and the pipe came out enough to where I lost all the antifreeze out and it heated up. When I finally figured out what it was, I had to cut some plugs out of some alder brush that will fit down in the hole, and the one that will fit into the pipe, plug them off, whittled them down. I ended up doing two for the one in the car because the first one was just a little bit small. When I got them down in about the right size, the one in the block I couldn't hardly get at.
What is that?
It's a culvert bolt.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to use it for a punch. I hope.
Yeah.
To drive the one down in the block further. And then I just stuffed the other one in the hose that went to the back end and plugged it off. We had to go down to the creek to get water to fill the radiator and the overflow tube.
What are you filling now? The overflow tank.
Might all be for now if it don't run. It started back up, but it was missing pretty terrible. There was no noise in the engine, like a knock or anything like that, but it did make a lot of noise. It had bad miss in it. So we drove it the 7 miles to headquarters and decided to park it for the night. Found a couple of friends that were home that came and got us. So the next morning we brought the pickup and the car trailer over to headquarters and loaded it up and took it home. A couple weeks later I finally had time to mess around with it, and on the right side of the engine, one cylinder only had about 90 pounds of pressure, and on the left side, the driver's side, there was one cylinder that had 0 pounds of pressure. So evidently either we burned a hole in the piston, the rings got cracked, or a valve got bent or something, so we lost all the compression. So we just ended up parking it and selling the that is rather than trying to put another motor in it.